Last year at this time, well, watch the clip.
As I get to work on preparing my classroom for the summer break, I pray that I never have to close out a school year like this again.
Well, fast forward a year later, and here's the message from our premier the other day.
Now, I want to talk to you about the situation with our schools. I have to announce that schools will not be returning for in-class learning until the fall.
It's hard to believe that after everything we've learned about coronavirus and how to control it and how to stop the spread, that we end up in this situation again, where we're not going back to school. Last year, it was a real shock to the system. Nobody really knew what to do. Nobody knew what was going on. We did the best we could with our remote learning, and when I could finally get back into school, I started to pack up. This year, I thought it would be different. We didn't have our regular March break because we stayed home after Christmas break for a little bit. We came back to school and we stayed until mid-April. This year was different. We had already pivoted a couple of times here at my school, so we knew that we should have certain things ready in case we would have to go home for a little bit. But like many other people, I don't think we anticipated that we were actually going to stay home for the rest of the school year. I came into my class today to tidy up a little bit, and I saw some things that reminded me of last year, like the supply plans on my desk, waiting for a supply teacher in case I couldn't come in one day. I had the schedule ready for the Monday that we were to return with the words of the week for that week. I had our April calendar ready. Today, I find that someone's erased the dates off the calendar. Everything is exactly like I left it before I left for April break. The only thing missing, though, was my expectation that I would not be returning to school, that my students would not be returning to school. None of this is new to us anymore, but we're hoping now that this is it, that we can come back to school in September and know what to do and be ready so that we don't need to go home again. Another difference this time around is that when I told my students the other day that we weren't returning, some of them were actually happy. And when I asked them why, they said they were tired of the back and forth. They said that they were happy to know exactly what is expected of them and exactly what's going to happen from now until the end of June. That little bit of control that we have given them is going to carry them a long way. None of this has been easy. But I too, like the students, I'm a little relieved to know what's going to happen from now until the end of June, and that supposedly there's a plan to get us all back in here safe and sound in September. So I'll say it again. I pray to God that I will never have to close out another school year like this one again.